All right. So the position of El Jungerino has been swathfully taken away from me. So we'll be playing some support, and what better support than support Morgana?
Until minions spawn. Without mercy.
Morgana seems kind of lopsided.
So much bloodshed. This is my kind of place.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, we're going to be taking our Q, our magical Q bind first. And we'll be maxing it first. Because we want that bind, that cooldown bind to come off as quickly as possible. I guess he was saving his smite for the next camp. Alright, so we're gonna try to zone these guys away. Lots of nice damage off on Graves. We are asserting our jurisdiction. Ooh, got Graves. So it's important for Morgana to keep tagging.
I'll have my revenge.
Keep tagging with your auto. Alright, so Graves went to get that little bit of farm, and I punished him for it.
Do not doubt.
Ooh. Almost. Oh! That was close. Hanging on to that. Ooh.
They will suffer.
Ooh, got him. Alright. I've been commanded to place a ward. Gonna help Caitlyn clean that up.
They will suffer.
Gonna send a little message to Graves and then we're out. Right, now to head back with a little steam. So instead of wards, we're gonna go for if you're Morgana and you feel pretty confident about your binds and your ability to watch out for your ADC.
Without mercy.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Woo!
They will suffer.
That is rough. Alright, we're gonna word that for Caitlyn, see if we can spot any shenanigans going on. Alright, looks like we spotted Mordekaiser, I think it is. Yeah, we spotted old Mordekaiser. But we were good and prepared for his craziness. Alright, so Echo got out of his skirmish there.
Without mercy.
We're gonna be cruising to the mid lane.
Share in my hope.
Alright, so we were duped! Alright, so we're just gonna flash in. Actually, no. We're not gonna flash in. Looks like Renekton is getting some. Getting hurt pretty bad. Or, yeah, he's getting punished pretty bad. Alright, Morgana to the rescue. Morgana to the rescue! Alright, so we're just gonna back out of there. And we can't afford any upgrades just yet, so we're gonna head on back. Alright, so we're gonna be wary of right. Alright. That's alright, 1 for 1. I'll be able to do Zanya's out of that next time. Right. So we should be able to make plenty use of that by getting a tower. A tower or two.
Has destroyed a turret.
Alright, so they're just okay, tower for tower. Roughly kill for kill. I'm gonna take out this ward down here.
Do not doubt.
That's gold in my pocket. Alright, so I'm gonna
Have my revenge.
get any actives. Let's see if we can surprise somebody in this ye old bush. All right.
You have slain an enemy.
This poor Graves can't catch a break.
I'll
Oh.
have my revenge.
An enemy has been slain.
All right, we're gonna head back. We're gonna get. All right, I'm gonna go back, get my Zanyas. And a little boot action. Oh, I can't get that just yet. LeBlanc almost had a close encounter there. Now I can jump in.
I'll have my revenge.
Alright. Try to absorb the damage there.
Without mercy.
Right.
Share in my
So we definitely have to watch. Alright, so I'm heading back after that Vladimir ultimate. Gonna grab that. We're gonna grab Sork shoes, and then we're gonna go for our Namacon. And then we're gonna head bot and get some of that delicious farm. Alright. So it looks like they managed to get away. Looks like they're coming in full force.
Feel my pain. Do not doubt.
Right. No pain, no game.
I'll have my revenge.
Unstoppable.
All these
Alright, so I guess old Nautilus gave up. Alright, gonna ward for Kate.
Ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sucks.
Alright, oh, here we go. Right. Cleaning it up. Alright, Lucky Boy is alive! This game might be over before it even began. Aw, my shield didn't protect him.
Without mercy.
Ho 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 ho! Let's get away, let's get away! Oh, I survived! Why did Vladimir hate me so? Alright, won our first match in our Silver 4 match up. Alright, so unfortunately it looks Nautilus gave up, and I guess Echo gave up as well. So they made enough bad plays, and their sort of like their psychosis was like defeated. Their psyche was defeated. Bringing up with that 14 kills or 14 support kills. Caitlyn was spot on, doing lots of damage to Graves, and kind of me, you know, waiting for Graves to dash out of the way. So a couple of times he was successful in dashing, but other times what you kind of want to do is make sure that Nautilus or Graves is in your area, so you get at least one of them. But in Nautilus' case, he can take so much damage. You really want to bind Graves. And then I was going damage because I felt like with a support like Morgana, you can really abuse your abilities, and you don't need to get a Sightstone right off the bat. Even my little Sightstone, my mini Sightstone, you know, it wasn't super useful, but although it gave lots of vision in the jungle, and we could take advantage of that. Looks like Vladimir had a Spirit Visage. That's interesting. But he was doing a lot of damage, probably the most damage out of his entire team. So in the end, all their lanes pretty much got smashed. Vladimir was going strong, but Renekton was holding his own even in a losing lane. When it came time to team fights, the rest of them couldn't cut the mustard. So, and then the grandiose importance of that powerful ADC Caitlyn. I do a little item analysis, going for AP items. I went for Zanya's Hourglass to get some utility out, so I can start binding people, and then Zanya's classic Morgana move. And it looks like Caitlyn was going just pure damage. No wonder she has the Static Shiv for crit, Infinity Edge for crit, and she's going for Last Whisper, so solid damage for mostly for the Nautilus. But if you see here, they don't really have any strong defense builds, so she could have gone something like a Zeal build into something else, or some sustainability or survivability, but straight damage and then ignoring physical target's armor, physical armor. That's good too. I think you can have runes that have armor, and I think that that ignores that armor. I think. You've got Renekton, Titanic. Okay, his is pretty standard stuff, and he got a minimal amount of. I can see why he went kind of bad in lane against Vladimir, because he has very little magic resistance. Rengar, he got some kills. Wasn't wholly effective jungler, but the lanes did well enough. LeBlanc did a great in-game lane. She got Tudorn's rings for dominance against Echo, and Abyssal Scepter, important item against another mid AP. And if you look at Echo, he was actually building some Seeker's Arm, like he's building Seeker's Arm Guard, and that's kind of unnecessary in his lane. So that's an item mistake, I want to call it. And in Graves, he was building his, he got his Infinity Edge, and he was building most likely his Static Shiv from the Zeal and the Avarice Blade. But we shut him down so badly that he had a hard time catching up. Vladimir got a lot of items. Spirit Visage is kind of questionable. I would assume that you would want to go more AP than Spirit Visage. I'm not exactly sure what Spirit Visage is about, especially when going against a Renekton. I guess he felt he's going to go against LeBlanc and Morgana a lot, but I don't do a lot of damage. It's more about utility with me. So I think with Vladimir, that's a total no-no right there. Or maybe he scrapped something and bought that as a joke. And then Mordekaiser looks like he's going for standard stuff. He's going Runeglaive. Mordekaiser jungle. That's a good question. Like, how would you build a Mordekaiser jungle? With this team, it seems like, because of their Graves was short on damage, you're going to have to be the damage dealer. And Mordekaiser, I'm not exactly sure how I would build that. If I would build, I guess he's not supposed to be a bruiser. I guess he was building him as a tank AP hybrid, but it didn't. It kind of missed out on. But that's a good question. How do you build Mordekaiser jungle? I'm not sure. I might have to do some research that myself. All right, I hope you guys enjoy that. We're gonna be saying bye. Bye-bye.